Hi Cancer, welcome back. This is your February you versus them video, and we're going to go ahead and get started with the overall energy, which is the fifth house of passion being highlighted for you in February. So this is all about performance, entertainment, creativity. Can I speak? Creativity. It's about, play and tapping into your inner child. And I've been getting that message a lot for the other zodiac signs. So I don't know if that's a theme for everybody in February or what. But this is all about fulfilling our love, passions, pleasures, wanting to be surrounded by, like I said, playfulness, humor. I really love that vibe for you, Cancer. So let's see where this is headed, right? So if you're new to me, this is how it works. I'm going to do you, then them, you, then them. We'll go back and forth and look at what you're going through and the person you're dealing with is. The person you're dealing with can be anyone in your life, intimate or platonic, whoever it resonates with. And if you're not interested in the you versus them, then check me out for the mid-months. That'll be my general readings that I usually do. Will be the mid-month check-in, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. The supporting energy here is the Four of Swords, which is all about healing, taking time for yourself, relaxation, getting rest for your physical body, for your mind will be important, especially in February. So, while, it's all fun and games, don't forget to take care of your vehicle, your body. It'll be essential, okay, that you have that time and that you pay attention to your health, especially in February. All right, Cancer? So, recent past energy. Here is the Two of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So I feel like there's this sense, Cancer, of in the recent past maybe being of two minds about something, really trying to be patient, trying to bide your time. There might have been some conflicts in the recent past or like a reigniting of your passion, like I said. So if you had been feeling like more introverted or I don't want to say stagnant because I think it's a very patient energy. It's just like deliberately putting your time and energy into the things that you know have to be done. And maybe it wasn't like the funnest type of energy, right? So maybe you had a lot of things, obligations, responsibilities. And now in February, you're getting to tap into more of your playful side. You're maybe after a period of rest or healing, you're now in a better energy, I guess, to dive more into your passionate side. All right. So let's see where this is headed. I'm going to pull cards now on the person you might be dealing with, their recent past energy, person Cancer is dealing with. So Queen of Cups here. And this person's energy. Ooh. Then the Four of Swords, the Sun. And then the Knight of Wands. Wow. All right. So I think that the person that you've been dealing with, Cancer, they may have been doing some emotional healing themselves, needing rest as well. Wanting to tap into their inner child. It's almost identical to what I felt on your side, but this person might be very quiet in what they share their emotions, and how they share their emotions, I should say, in the recent past, at least. They may have been keeping quiet about how they were feeling or just very focused on healing that energy. I think this person, is also gearing up as well. So there's a spark being lit under this person's butt, because they're going into the Knight of Wands, which is action oriented. Whereas like the Queen of Cups, Four of Swords energy is more of like a resting energy, a more emotional, spiritual energy. This person could have been trying to get in touch with their own spiritual self or intuition, or just simply taking a time out. But they're going into the sun energy, which is all about playfulness. It's all about humor. It's all about tapping into that positive energy. So I think they're getting ready to take action here, coming into the present moment. So how do you view this person, Cancer? How do you view this person in the present energy? Now, here's one thing I want you to keep in mind. I'm pulling cards to see what your perception is of them and their perception is of you. But perception doesn't always equate to reality. It's perception. Keep that in mind. But let's see. You view them as the Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. So this person is definitely someone who gets what they want. You know, this might be someone who's a very independent person, you know, a very intellectual person, all right? So you may see this person as someone who, you know, definitely can stand on their own 2 feet, but at the same time, this can be kind of like a selfish vibe, or, you know, they may have, I don't know, surprised you in some way or another. That's what I'm kind of getting here. The Page of Swords, I don't generally like that energy, but in this deck, it's the scribe, it's the writer. It's not the general meaning of the Page of Swords. But I do think that this person is a thinker. You know what I'm saying? They definitely have their own set beliefs. They definitely can be a very assertive personality. All right, so this is no wishy-washy person you're dealing with, all right? At least not in February, they're not. So how they view you: 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Wands. So this person views you as someone that, you know, they like to be around. Cancer, they may want a reconciliation with you if you've not been with this person or been on the outs. But for others of you, I think that this person finds you fun to be around, you know, just period. They like the social aspect of the relationship with you. But at the same time, I think they're a little bit confused as to maybe where your emotions lie or your heart lies all the time. I think that this person views you as also being, I don't know, kind of confusing, like maybe sending mixed messages. You know, sometimes you could be very sociable and sometimes you could be very introverted. And I think that sends mixed messages is what I'm getting here. It's like, do you want to get together or not? Or do you want to reconcile or not? You know, you want to be social and then you don't, you know, so I think that is somewhat of a confusing energy here. Okay. Because I think that this person is not that you're not direct, but I feel like they don't view you as being direct all the time or being consistent maybe with your moods or something about the way you communicate. And I feel like this person is a very direct, or at least being that way in February. And so they kind of want that reciprocity there. And it confuses them when you don't give that to them. All right. So let's see here. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Pause it for a second. So let's see what the most likely future outcome is for you, Cancer. You have 7 of Cups here, Temperance. That's so funny because they had the 7 of Cups over here. And then the 9 of Swords. Holy cow. Excuse me. So I feel like, there's that confusing energy I was just talking about. Some of you, you know, you're really not sure what to pour your time and energy into, because I think there's a part of you that wants to be very independent and kind of do what you want. And then there's this very emotional piece of you. There's a part of you that introverts, like I said, or maybe gets stuck in your head or needs a lot of time to think things over. And I see that energy coming up in the future. So I think, you know, you may also have a lot of options or decisions to make in February, and you're kind of obsessed with not making the wrong decisions. You're like really trying to think it through, really looking through all of the different, you know, ways this could go. You're almost kind of overthinking the situation, and that I think is what's causing mixed messages. And I think I will title this reading Mixed Messages. So let's see what your person's most likely future outcome is then. Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. So I think that the person you're dealing with, most likely outcome, it's so interesting. So they have the Ten of Cups here, Three of Pentacles. This is complete emotional fulfillment, happy life, happy family, happy, you know, whatever it is that fulfills them, right? Wanting cooperation and yet walking away, you know, for whatever reason. So what is up with that? You know, I think that it could be that they're walking away from these issues that made them very quite emotional in the past energy, because I did see that they were kind of in that state. And now they're wanting to be in a more cooperative energy to find their emotional fulfillment. But I do think that this person wants to leave the past in the past, whatever that means for them. Let me clarify the Eight of Cups, please. Yeah. Past in the past. Five of Cups. Six of Pentacles. So, yeah, I think that this person may have emotional regrets that they sometimes come back to, but maybe they don't communicate that to others or to you. But I think that at the same time, this person really wants to have more balance within their life and be more generous with their time and energy. They want to be present more, is what I'm getting. Like they need to be present more in the present moment. And they could get wrapped up in their emotions or have in the past, and that kind of distracts from the present moment. But I see this person walking away from that feeling of loss. So if they've had a feeling of loss, whether it's with you or with someone else, I think that they've healed that energy. Now they're looking towards their passions. They're looking towards things that will give them a return on investment, whether that's of relationships or work or, you know, whatever. So you're over here overthinking, and I want to know what that's about. What's the Nine of Swords? Knight of Swords. Ooh. Ace of Swords. That's a whole lot of swords right there. What's the Ace of Swords? Three of Wands. Nine of Swords again. Holy cow. So I feel like, yeah, you got a lot of decisions to make here. You know, I think you're going to get the information that you need in February in order to do that, to move forward. You might be waiting on some information and you're really stuck in your head because maybe you feel like you need to know something or before you can move forward, or before you can move on your passions. You know, I have no clue. It's not really telling me much more than that, other than get out of your own head. Because I think too, you know, like I said, you can be kind of sending mixed messages on, but not intentionally. You know what I'm saying? I just think that you are trying to see things from all angles, right? And so, where did my other deck go? Here it is. What is this information about? What are they waiting on? Seven of Swords in the reverse. Holy cow. Well, there's definitely some truths being revealed during this time, all right? So if there's been any deceit shrouding this, if there's been any confusion surrounding this, if there's been too many options presented to you or the person you're dealing with, that's going to be cut out in February. I see that, you know, you may let stress take over at some point, but this is saying, no, 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 no. You've healed this energy, all right? And the way to pull yourself out of getting like too wrapped up into your head or too stressed out or too anxious is to continue to put your time and energy into your passions, into your pursuits, all right? And to continue to take action on yourself as well. It's interesting because, you know, there might have been some things emotionally that this person regrets, and that could be what's coming out here. I think that they've moved past it, but have you? I don't know. Maybe you didn't know the full story, but you're going to get the full story in February, you know, and that's kind of throwing you off a bit. So, you know, it's almost like this person is wanting to fast forward into their emotional fulfillment, but there's something here that wasn't expressed in the past and now it's coming to light. They've already dealt with it. You haven't because you didn't know all the information, but you're going to get all of the information in February. Yeah. And there'll be karma here, reaping what you sow, whether that's you or them. Whatever was suppressed will be coming to the surface during this time frame. Wow. Didn't expect it to end on that note, the Tower. It's quite confusing energy here. So, please do comment and let me know. Let me know what this is about, Cancer, because I am curious now. But I think regardless of what it is, this person is wanting to offer some sort of new opportunity or is being presented one in February, and that's kind of the most likely outcome here. So, intriguing reading, Cancer. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with here. I have lots of air, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini for sure. Leo, and Leo kind of got a similar type of vibe. Scorpio, Sagittarius. Could be another water sign. Cancer, Pisces. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So that is your reading, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, don't click off yet. Please do click the down arrow underneath the video. It'll open the description box. You can check out my Facebook, my Instagram, and I have another YouTube where I just do vlogs. I don't do tarot. But if you're interested in following me on any of those platforms, please give them a look-sees. Thank you. Also, you can subscribe for free, and please do if you haven't yet. And thank you if you already have. And in addition to that, you can now become a private member by clicking the blue join button and get additional goodies, live chats, all of that. And then also, you check out my merchandise. Click on the pink hoodie. It'll take you into my shop. Wishing you the very best. Till next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.